So I was casually waiting for new OCG information today for a card of the day, but it never happened. So here we are. We're going to be talking about Phantom Rage metagame predictions, actually. We still don't know everything about the set, but you know what? This is what I feel like talking about today. So show some love. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video for more. And let's dig on into another episode of Phantom Rage. Am I cool yet? Phantom Rage brings a lot of game changers to the game, and I'm very excited to be talking about this. So, yes, we don't know everything about this. Yes, I'm kind of shooting this in the dark right now, because this is what I want to talk about. So waiting, like I said, on news, but we didn't get there. So, Datascape is going to be the first thing we're going to be talking about today. By the time this video's up, you'll know names, virtual world, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. All right, I know what I need to know about this. This entire deck works on 2-card combos. All right, if you have a Datascape card in the field, you basically meet the requirements to send from the deck to the graveyard with any sort of combo piece for this deck. The spells and traps all allow you to combo. Their trap card allows you to have interruptions during either player's turn for shuffling 2 banished back into your deck. Oh, and by the way, they have a ridiculous synchro. Alright, and Zeon is crazy, alright? It's 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner, and it's any card that's sent from the field to the graveyard is banished instead. A lot of players have a very hard time understanding that macro-cosmo effects are good. That's why, in addition to Herald having the negate on it, getting that turn off of things going to the graveyard is very harmful to the game. And once again, we have on a 2800, 2400 body here, a walking macrocosmo. Oh, and to top things off, during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish 2 other monsters with a different original type and attribute and recur this back to the field. That's really freaking good. So at the end of the day, this deck combos with pretty much any 2 cards. You start full combo. You have a walking macrocosmo. You have trap interruption. The only downside is when you brick, you brick. Alright? I've seen this deck. This deck is able to operate on a lot of hand traps because it works with any 2 cards. It's basically vroom, vroom, go. But the biggest downside, like I said, is when you brick, you brick. Alright, so outside of that, we now have a walking macrocosmo. And trust me, with this thing being generic, I certainly hope that you're ready for dinosaurs to randomly just make this. Alright? Are you guys ready for that? I know I am. I can't wait to lose even harder to dinosaurs. So Datascape will have at least, at the bare minimum, this deck's going to come in at tier 2. I know a lot of people are like, well, Robbie, it's definitely like tier 1. The deck is very good, yes, but it's going to be a little bit until we start to see. We have to get Dragon Link out of the way, and this deck will definitely come in near a top contender going on into future formats because this deck is really cool for its combo potential. Alright, so keep that in mind. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Datascape can bring, and we'll talk more about this later on when we know more. Heading on into the future, though, Zoodiac is going to get a huge power boost. Now, the OCG actually just said that Zoodiac was one of their top contenders post-ban list. They were really looking forward to the combos that this deck can do. What is it? Ram plus anything is basically Mega Claps. Now with the addition of Tri-Brigade, you actually get really cool extenders. You now have more easy access to Beast Warrior support. Hey, thank you, Fractar. I'm really glad that you just kind of brought in a whole another dimension of support for Beast Warrior, Winged Beast. Oh, and since Zoodiac is probably the most consistent package we've ever actually seen for Beast Warrior, sorry everybody else, I know you really try here to make Beast Warriors good. Hi, Fire Fist. But at the end of the day, it's just this other support just seems infinitely better. So yes, Tri-Brigade will be adding in a new pile of consistency to what we already know. Will it make it absolute tier 1? No. And I know that's very hurtful for a lot of people to say, but it will be another toolbox control deck the players will also have access to. And I have to subnote this in here. So not only does every single Xyz deck in the universe now get access to Zeus. Zoo gets a power-up from this. Hell, even Ghost Tricks get a power-up from this. Alright, basically, any monster that has battled that's an Xyz monster, you can basically bring out Zeus on top of it. This is now going to make several plays more deadlier, and now you're going to have to deal with this. So this card is really game warping. And it's not that it's like not detrimentally broken, like holy crap, but this is now something that you're going to have to play around in situations, because if one Xyz monster touches you, all of a sudden there's a Zeus coming out of nowhere, and you're like, that's a 2 detached material. I'm going to have to get my field wiped here. So that is a thing, alright? So do not underestimate just what kind of craziness can come out of left field here when your opponent's like, attack, main phase 2, Zeus. Alright, sub note here as we head on into the next thing here. Phantom Knights. Now I think that Phantom Knights have been very hyped up. I think that there's a lot of potential to be had with this deck. Now, as of making this video, yeah, I've seen cool, crazy combos. Yeah, this deck can do some really spicy stuff, alright? But at the end of the day here, how consistent is that pile of cards going to be? I remember hearing everybody going, oh my god, Orcust is going to be crazy. And look what happened at this point. There has been what Orcust. Alright, so I think the same thing is destined to happen here, that unfortunately we kind of just fell to the wayside. Now, with this all being said though, Phantom Knights did bring in the new Arc Rebellion Dragon. You're now going to have to worry about getting Arc OTK'd out of nowhere. Alright, so keep that in mind, that 2 level 4s through Raider Knight go into Arc Rebellion, much like Utopia Double. You have one more thing that you're going to have to worry about at the end of your whole metagame spree here. Hi Arc Rebellion. Please don't OTK me too hard, alright? So like I said, Phantom Knights, yeah, they've got cool combos. How crazy it's going to be, maybe I'll eat my own words and make my apology video, being like, sorry guys, I was wrong. But as of where I stand right now, it's cool, it's got combos, but with everything that's going on in the metagame as of this moment, we're going to need a ban list to help this out along the way. Now, cool, crazy sub ideas here. We are getting the whole dual avatar theme. Alright, now, for those of you that were like, oh, dual avatar? Oh, Robbie, dual avatars are meta? Where? This is not by any stretch of the imagination meta. I find this incredibly cool. So, dual avatar invitation says, discard a card, so I summon as many dual avatar spirit tokens as possible. That is all we care about. Alright? That is it. Alright? Because we are going to cheese with the law of the normal. You can only activate this card if there are 5 face-up, level 2 or lower normal monsters on your side of the field. Both players discard all of their cards in their hand. Boof! They're gone! And destroy all cards on the field except for level 2 or lower normal monsters. This is essentially a 2.5 card combo. Alright, basically as long as you have the discard fodder, you're going to be able to chugga, choo-choo on through the opponent's strategy. Is this good? Absolutely not. Is it something that you're going to have to deal with on a local level because your opponent decided to cheese you? I find this to be incredibly cute. And then the last thing I want to add in as a sub note here. We still know nothing about the mutants. Alright, we are heading on into Wednesday here. Mutants will finally be revealed by Mr. Ruggles himself, Mr. Charkle checker of the Market Watch, and either this is going to give us a crazy cool theme that we'll be able to add into the pool, or our metagame isn't going to shift that much. Phantom Rage does add a lot of cool, strong cards to the pool, but mutants are that last key piece that either gives us a crazy toolbox control combo wombo variant-y deck to shift the metagame. If not, hi, my name is Dragon Link. I'm here till December. So we'll see where that goes. But for this point in time, these are the top broadcast and metagame changes as we're heading on into Phantom Rage as of this video. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think about everything, and I'll see you guys on the flip side, maybe. Deuces, audience. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.